All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to HiBruiNation, the unofficial home of your Boston Bruins. Oh my goodness!
Already off to a rough start.
Cold open. I'm Goosey, and joined with me as always is Steve the Chavo and Mr. Hattrick himself, Jack. We hope to have a good show for you guys tonight. If I can just keep on keeping on. We're going to talk about the state of the team. Chara's induction to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Pastrnak is now tied for 5th in all-time goals with Rick Middleton. McAvoy was spitting chiclets. And the biggest surprise of them all is that the Boston Bruins are atop of the Atlantic Division with 12. They're 12-8-0 for 24 points. So, guys, are the vibes still high?
Super high. They're incredible, man.
The highest.
There's a lot of movement happening around this team right now, and I think a lot of people are starting to see that they have a certain way that they like to play, and that, my friends, is piss and vinegar. And you might say, that might not be good for substantial long term, but guess what? It's working right now, and they're going to keep building on it, and we're going to keep beating every team that comes our way.
I mean, you could argue the whole piss and vinegar thing is Florida's MO, and they've been to 4 cups in a row.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's working. It's clearly working, right? Like, it's something about it is working. So I don't know. Like, I like the big bad style of it's gonna be 3-2 games or 2-1 games, 1970s hockey. I don't give a fuck. Let's win. Like, winning is more important than whatever the final score is, dude. Like, as long as it's a dub.
We have our first F-bomb within 2 minutes of this show. We're on pace, dude. We're on pace for a new world record. It was a good week, guys. I mean, not for Jack and I with our predictions. Mr. sub 50% to my left, Steve at 70, and myself at 60%. Honestly, Steve, it's impressive that you're at 70%, but my God, that lost auto really sucked. Your genius knows no bounds.
Listen, what do you want me to say?
It clearly does. I mean, the guy is at 70%. So.
Your ego is so big it's distorting your background. The aura around you. It's just
I'm just aura farming, as the kids say.
What a bum.
Oh my God, your soundboard is so lame.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. No, we're so back. We're 12-8. No. We beat the Leafs. Austin Matthews went down the tunnel with a little boo-boo. Completely unrelated to teams that we played, but Jack Hughes cut his hand at dinner, and now he's out 6 to 8 weeks
for a little cut.
Sweet.
Dude, Devils fans
have been so bad.
Bro, Devils fans are in shambles. I've been looking at Twitter so much, and they can't keep themselves composed. They're like, how does this always keep happening? Because he just won't not stay hurt. I mean, stay healthy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like, staying hurt, he's got no problem with that. That's just completely unrelated to this, but it needed to be brought up because
it's so funny.
At least Matthews, for people calling Matthews sackless, at least he got injured on the ice. Like, I get it. There's things that happen off the ice. Yeah, but cutting your hand at dinner, dude, that must have been some wild cut. That's all I'm saying. They had to do reconstruction on his hand.
I cut my finger today too. Like, what?
I don't know.
I saw. I mean, I think he was cutting steak or something. I don't know. And I think he just he had the knife and he probably was just trying to move it along and then just went.
Poor guy.
I don't know.
He's not allowed to cut his own steak from now on. He's not allowed to cut anything. Okay, he's gonna have a personal chef cut everything up for him.
They're gonna put that in his contract.
Actually, I don't want him to stab himself again, so he's gonna get a spoon and he's gonna eat everything with a spoon from now on throughout his entire contract.
It's so iconic.
That was just about as funny as the Leafs losing to the Bruins for the upteenth time. I know a couple Leafs fans, and all I do is just troll the shit out of them. Like, as soon as the Bruins beat them, I just absolutely hammer the memes, hammer them into the group chat.
It's easy, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. And then we go get our dicks kicked in Ottawa. Like, again, a gift of a game. Again, dude. Again. Like, it's just.
I wouldn't say it's a gift of a game or we got our dicks beat in. I mean,
oh, they definitely gave that win to Ottawa, and that's why I'm saying we got our dicks beat in.
I mean, listen, minus the open net goal to put the game away. I mean, it's 4-3, right? Like they were in there for a long time. They pulled the goalie. They did what they had to do, but it's I don't know. That game was not that good. Like they just didn't play to what we normally play like with every other team.
Yeah, and you're gonna expect that streak to come to an end at some point. And so, I mean, as much as it sucked, it had to happen. Like you're gonna have games like that, and I think there'll be it's a good learning sense as well. Because they've already shown that Montreal game was a great turnaround. So these games are gonna happen, but it was tough to see for sure.
Yep. Also, I just want to shout myself out for calling that loss against Ottawa and also calling that Allmark wasn't going to play. I was 2 for 2 on that. So
you were.
Just got to put that there.
There you go, Steve. You graduated from asshole to douchebag tonight.
Thank you.
I now present you with this Medal of Honor. It goes very rarely to the individuals here who stay long enough on HiBruiNation, but it is our highest honor.
Thank you.
Well, not really. The next one is Masshole, which you have yet to achieve, but I'm sure that one is coming.
Oh, it's coming.
But this is your
nice little I'm getting that one. I want to get that one.
I don't know if you want that one. Nobody wants that one.
Is this on a tier? You have to like earn your way up, like in a ranking system where it's like at first you got to reach this one, and then we have to bestow it to you, and then you get to the next rank and we bestow it on you. Is it like that, or can we just skip ahead?
This fake ass medal, I don't know. It depends. Like we'll go off experience points here. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're on double XP weekend right now for you gaming nerds that deal with that. So yeah. What about it?
Should we dox his should we dox his gamer tag?
No. He gave that to me earlier.
Add me, a little cheesy. 1v1 me on Chara, bro. That's it. That's gonna be the thing. You schmuck.
He's not a lot of cheesy. He's just a little cheesy.
Just a little cheesy. Just like I'm not superstitious, just a little stitious.
Can you share where that tag name came from? If it's not too personal,
what?
Like where is Little Cheesy?
Little Cheesy, dude. I don't know. I was fucking drunk one night. I think I got a hat trick, and like my buddies and I were like, "Oh, that's the cheese." I'm like, "Nah, dude, it ain't easy being cheesy. More like just a little cheesy."
Mind you, it wasn't a real life hat trick. It was on NHL.
No, I suck in real life too much to get an actual real life hat trick. Don't listen. Don't gaslight me like that. Like shit, dude. Freaking Benders McGee. Holy shit.
Oh
my god, you're awful. Wow. You first of all, now you're taking way too much credit here, buddy. Like you're on a tear. Like you're just like, thank you for me being right about everything except the Montreal game, which we all got wrong. But
hey, listen,
screw you. But
I think no one's expecting that game to go the way that it did. Well, maybe some, but I think like it was. Yeah, it was dominant from start to finish. Those two fights to start the game were not to start the game. What was like?
I mean, there was one fight to start the game.
It was the Bruins one started, and then yeah. But like it was, yeah. That's how you set the tone, and yeah. I didn't know. I didn't think they were going to come out with that much intensity, but they brought it to Montreal, and it was awesome. It was an awesome game.
I guess I got one question: Is the Bruins Habs rivalry like coming back now?
It needs to.
Right? Like
I don't think it ever really left, but it's definitely upped its intensity.
Oh yeah.
Can I hot take? The Bruins should not have won that game. Jeremy Swayman stood on his head. Like he was really good. The Habs went 0 for 7 on the power play.
That is true. So, yeah. But also our PK came up huge.
Our PK is so good though. I mean,
your biggest penalty killer was Swayman. He was your biggest penalty killer. He was making unreal saves. And then the hero of the night was Mason Lohrei.
He's earned that contract, man, game after game.
Who was it that scored the third goal?
Arvidsson.
No, Arvidsson scored the second.
Was it the second or
the first? I think it was Marat. I can't remember.
All I want to say is
this is bad. This was yesterday, and I can't even remember. Some freaking game notes I have there, guys. Holy shit! Wow.
You need Prevagen. You need that Prevagen. Good for your brain.
Epi, yeah.
No,
wow.
That Arvidsson goal, that whole play to score for him to score that goal was beautiful.
Phenomenal.
What a beautiful setup and finish. I mean, it was beautiful.
No, it's good. I agree with you both that no one expected, like, the Boston Bruins to kind of go into Montreal, especially with the way Montreal's been playing.
Mm-hmm.
But they went in there and did it. I did expect a rebound game in some capacity, but I didn't say it was going to be a rebound enough to win. But you would have saw a better performance out of the Boston Bruins against Montreal than you did against that, whatever you want to call that, against, Ottawa. So that's the long and short of it for me with that. So what do you guys have to say?
There's a little home cooking poutine going with the 7 power plays. Like, come on now. It's an NHL game. 7 power plays. Let's get real.
It is a lot. It is a normally amount of power plays.
Who did you guys see that clip of the Montreal player basically shattering his entire foot and ankle?
No.
So I can't remember.
Doc.
Well, maybe it was him. I don't remember the name of it, but he went skate right into the boards, like literally like skateboard, and his ankle and his leg looked all jacked up.
No, but it was Kirby Doc, I believe it was, which is sad. Like, you never want to see a guy go down like that.
Yep.
Like, I always want to see somebody get up after taking a hit or something, or having that. I want to see them at least get up and make sure that they're all like together. Like, if they got a bruise, they got a bruise. But like, I don't want to see someone's ankle outside of its skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought it was crazy. The whole, like, I watched that replay. I was like, holy shit, that must have hurt. Like, that was crazy.
And then McAvoy gets a puck right to his mouth.
Oh boy!
Like, holy crap!
I saw him spit out 3 teeth. I counted 3 teeth.
I'm surprised you could even count.
Yeah,
me too. Most days.
The slow-mo of the video too was brutal. Like, you see it, and like his face just ricocheted for a second, like just all. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, McAvoy's is going to be purely dental. He might have like a fractured jaw or something. I think maybe he does have that, but he did travel with the team. But Kirby Doc was evaluating, like he's got something. I think it's something wrong with his ankle. He's out like 6 to 8 weeks, so it's rough. It's rough out there, guys. Like, I mean, ooh, brutal.
From
the only person I don't feel sorry for. Go ahead.
What?
Go, Jack.
What was that, Kim? Who do you not feel sorry for?
I don't feel sorry for Austin Matthews, who just got a little love bump from Zadorov, and then he was like, I gotta go put my tampon in.
Yeah.
And I gotta coach kept telling me to stop the bleeding. I didn't know he was talking about the score.
It's brutal,
it's bad, dude. That's the state of the team, dude. We're piss and vinegar. Like, it's what it is. The only team, like,
yeah,
the only team that seems to be immune to piss and vinegar is fucking Ottawa, dude.
Dude, they have our number, man. Like, it's just, it's tough.
And it's the fucking backup too. Like, it's the backup.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, give credit to the backups, dude. They're gonna bail you out sometimes.
I know, but it's a nobody backup. Like, I'll give Korpisalo, Jake Allen, Forsberg,
a nobody backup. He's in the fucking show. Are you kidding me? He's a nobody. Come on now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's improved anything. That's like saying to me, like, what is it? That guy Dobish from Montreal is like, oh yeah, technically he's a nobody, but he's making a name for himself. So, like, I don't know what you want out of me. Shit.
Be better.
Steve just went.
No, I want the team to be better against Ottawa. Otherwise, like, honestly, I would have been fine with being wrong about the Montreal prediction because fuck the Canadians. But like, I'm still super sour about losing to Ottawa, dude. Like Hampus Lindholm can't make those kind of turnovers. That's all I'm saying.
No,
clean it up a little bit.
Definitely not if you want to win, but
I got no complaints against the Toronto game. That was just hilarious. Fuck those guys.
2-1 on the week. It was a winning week. It was fucking less piss and vinegar and more smiles here, boys. Jesus Christ.
All of us had 12-8, by the way. Like all of us in some capacity said that the team in least like on all of our predictions, no one had them going. Oh, you did have them going 1-2. You schmuck. You did. You had them going like 1 yeah. That was crazy. Oh yeah. So no, Jack and I were the only ones that had them going 2-1 in terms of like the just who got the second one was wrong.
Yeah.
Steve has no faith. No faith in his team, Steve.
I have faith.
Yeah,
sort of. They're bringing me back to faith. They're slowly, game by game. They're making me think: are we that bad, or are we that good? And I'm sitting here questioning myself about, well, I don't know what to say anymore. It's just maybe we're decent. Who knows?
Yeah, it's kind of a toss up still. I mean, I don't think the roster is like on paper like that strong still, and I think there's improvements to be made. But like the direction they're moving in is really good though. And if they keep figuring out the formula, what?
This team ain't no cup contending roster. What are you smoking? They definitely. I agree with you. They definitely got work to do.
Well, yeah, you're just trying to keep it realistic. Like where you want to take each game and each day as it comes, and right now it's trending in a good direction. So I think it'll be interesting how this week pans out.
They might not be a cup contender, but I think they'll make a push for the playoffs and maybe go to the second round if they keep playing the way they do. I don't know, man. It's
I have them in the beginning of the season as playoff doubtfuls.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, Kim.
No, I just had them as playoff doubtfuls. Now I have them as playoff hopefuls. I mean, they're at the top of the Atlantic. Like, should we celebrate it? No. Like, it's just a shock. Like, you know what I mean? Don't think that like this is the end of the season. Like, everyone's like, stop the count. We're at the first of the Atlantic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna last. Like, it's nice to see because it shows you hope.
Stop the count.
I killed Steve.
Stop the count.
The count.
No, it shows a lot of hope for sure.
Oh boy.
So yeah, maybe we do squeak in the playoffs, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, like there goes our like top pick. And then I'm going to look and realize like, oh shit, Toronto got us the 6th overall pick. Thanks. You guys are shit. Like
they're playing
like
bad.
These guys, they are. They're without Matthews. I think they're still without Chris Tannen. Like, dude, it's just crazy. Like
they're just bad.
I'll give the Bruins credit. Fine. Fuck all. Like, yeah, they're in a playoff spot and they're playing teams well, except for Ottawa. Like they're showing fight. Like this team is a little. I don't want to start believing in them. I don't. I don't. They'll until they hoist that cup. I'm gonna be like, you fuckers. Like I just right now. I need it. I need juice.
Oh fuck! You're gonna make me believe.
Legit, dude. Tell me that's not the vibe right now. Every game, you're like, fuck, they lost.
Game, it's hard. Okay, well, listen, Cam. After that Montreal game, it's hard not to believe, isn't it?
No, because you know what you do. You know what happens, Jack? You start believing, and then they start going on a losing streak, and then you're emotionally destroyed, and then they start going like they'll go on a 4-game losing streak, then go on an 8-game winning streak, and you're just like, my emotions can't handle this. It's a lot to handle. So it's too much to handle.
Welcome to the roller coaster ride of the NHL regular season.
It truly is wonderful.
Not like this. Like it's like I didn't have these expectations, bro. Like. It's still too early in the season to start like, like they've actually almost, they're a quarter of the way actually through. So it's like, okay, we're in a playoff spot, barely.
Barely.
But like
right now, they're on top of the Atlantic. They're pretty secure in where they're in their playoff spot.
Yeah. Do you want to know what hold on. But do you want to know what? Yeah. But the bottom of the Atlantic is only 8 points behind us.
That's
and like,
regardless, there's a ton of hockey left, but like right now, they're first in the Atlantic, and if the playoffs started tomorrow, well, you're looking at a number 1 spot.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
do you know
unfortunately,
by the way, do you know the Boston Bruins are the only positive goal differential team in the Atlantic right now?
what? No, I'm looking
That's
that
a
up.
crazy stat as
What?
well.
Yeah, we're the only team that has a positive goal differential of a +2. Montreal's a -2, Ottawa -1, Detroit -3, Tampa -1, Florida -4, Toronto -5, and no surprise to anyone else, Buffalo Sabres -13.
Oh my God, you're right. That is a crazy stat. Wow.
-13.
Yeah, what the fuck? Do you think I was just reading it off my fucking palm? Where do you think I was getting it from, you schmuck? What are we
Your
doing?
crystal ball.
No, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it for myself because that's impressive. Like,
Hold on,
jeez.
I'm doing me crystal ball. I am looking into the future, and I foresee a Steve lost somewhere in here. Like it's
just
crazy.
lost. I just lost, and I'm okay with it. Every dog has its day.
See, look at
Jesus.
that. See, fucking A, dude. Look at me. I'm camvoyant. Camvoyant.
Did you just come up with that?
What?
That's it.
Did you just?
Yeah, it's an original. It's an original.
What?
It's a beatbox, dude.
All right, Jack. Let me teach you a little bit of the English language. Okay, he was making a pun on clairvoyant.
Okay. Well, I didn't exactly hear him say clairvoyant or what was going on. So
He said, "You're right."
All right, go get your dad. Go get your Go get your dad, dude.
Clairvoyant.
He'll come in here and he'll understand it. We'll do this with also Papa Hattrick. We'll do this with Jack and Papa Hattrick.
Maybe I just missed that entire. Maybe I just missed the entire thing. I don't know, but
it's fine.
Over his head.
It's fine. He's gonna start doing like some Gen Z stuff, and we're gonna be like, yeah, the fuck, like 6'7" or whatever the hell it is. I don't know.
No, you can't. No,
he's gonna crash out.
That is not from my generation.
Whatever.
That is not from my generation.
Okay, being very clear. What are you, Gen Y? I don't even know what you are. Who gives a shit?
No, I am Gen Z, but the stuff that you're saying, that's like what 10-year-olds is saying right now. I got roasted by that yesterday, actually, which was insane. Do you guys want to hear about that for a sec?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Yeah, actually, I want to hear the story. You got roasted by a 10-year-old?
Well, yeah. Well, so I was at I went to the Worcester Railers game yesterday with Nick, and we went with another one of my buddies too. He helped coach back in the day as well. It was a great night, but there was this group of I think there was a few kids teams who were gonna be playing or for something, but there was a group of them behind us, and they played some song. I think they had to play the song like during one of the breaks of where the 6-7 thing came from. And I heard it, and just my immediate visceral reaction was, no, stop it. Like I was in my seat. I was like, no, I was like, I can't take this. This is so cringe. And then the kids behind me see that. And then for the rest of the game, they're just chirp me the entire time. And they start going 6-7 and stuff. And they're going, hey, Unk.
Oh my God.
Hey, Unk, you're chopped. They called me Unk and they called me chopped. They did the thing that like the younger generation does. Like they look at me and they call me Unk. I couldn't believe it.
Finally, I'm not the only one who gets that. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Don't understand. It was insane. Like these kids were just wild. And I enticed them. Like I made it happen. So like I get it. But it was just like, oh my God. I experienced like a moment of like someone like my age, like going through like that stuff the younger generation is calling me now. Like it's just it was so rage baiting. It was insane.
The circle of life.
Really was. It was incredible.
You got pounced on by a couple of 10-year-olds.
Pounced on is strong, but you know, we were just having fun.
I think they were having fun. I think you were just getting bullied. I would have called the cops for you.
Oh, well, that's very nice, Ken. Thanks for having my back.
Oh, well, I got you back, bro. But like, I'm like, what is it? What did Vogel used to say, Steve? He goes, he's 11-1 in fights against women, or something like that, or like in fights against children or something. I can't remember what he said.
I can't remember. I can't remember it. Sorry.
Whatever it was hilarious the way he phrased it. He's joking, by the way, everyone. He was joking, like he's not crazy. Yeah, wow. Oh, that must have been a traumatizing experience for you, Jack. We're so
So
sorry.
traumatizing.
We're so sorry that happened to you.
It was horrible. No,
Yeah.
honestly, it was really funny though, and they were they were just having fun. Good kids. But yeah, I got called Unk, which was a new experience. Yeah.
What the fuck are we even talking about right now? Like
I don't
we're
know.
so good. We're so over the place.
We're a little over the
Like,
place. We're
holy
we're
crap,
kinda,
this is awesome.
we're doing some fillers, but that's okay. Listen, I think it was a good story to include. I got called Unk.
I thought it was a great story. Just expect me to use it against you on Thursday on our final game when we're playing against each other. So it'll be good.
Buddy. All right, buddy. I hope you're ready for a little slash on the knees.
And yikes. And look, guys, with the division, and if we can maintain this, great. But that just means I hope Toronto does not get into the playoffs. That way we can get a good pick out of it. That's the only thing. With the Bruins, I don't think are in a state, and I'm pretty sure others can agree with me that we're not in a state to be in the playoffs. I get it. People are going to say, "Oh, well, Pasta's prime." Like Pasta's got several more years. If we do this quickly and intelligently, then I think you can see the Bruins back and be in contention faster than you would if they just keep doing what they're doing right now, which is just being good enough to not bolster your farm system within a reasonable time frame. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm happy the Bruins are doing well, right? Like if they could win a cup like this, cool, great. Yeah, I'm going to go to that parade and I'm going to look like the biggest asshole, whatever. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, but you said. I'm like, no, I know what I said. That still doesn't mean I'm not going to be excited. But I'm just trying to get a dose of reality. But I'm also going to ride this roller coaster.
So then what would you rather prefer? Do you want it to be, for the Bruins to head in a direction where they can help bolster Pastrnak maybe in a way, or do we keep winning like this? Or I don't know. I'm now interested, like, what do you maybe expect moving forward for this team?
I mean, I don't want them to tank. Like, I'm not saying tank. Players should never tank. Like, you know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
Like, play to the
yeah.
best of your ability. I would blame like the final placement on management for saying, hey, we made you guys just good enough to not get the first overall pick or within the top 5. That's not good for me. Like, you know what I mean? If that's going to be the excuse, no, I would like to see them go as far as they possibly can from a fan perspective. But the reality setting in, you're having trouble on defense. Your offense is actually scoring, which is surprising because that was going to look to be your Achilles heel. And I feel like we're going over the same stuff. Your goaltending is solid. It's like Steve, you can nod your head, but like Jeremy Swayman's goals saved above expected is nuts. Like his save percentage and goals against average isn't showing it, but everything else says he's doing great.
Yeah, I mean, stats don't lie, right? It's one of those things where again, I think with the big expectation this year is Swayman not to have a season like he had last year, right? Where he's stopping pucks, and I think that's because I think there's a multitude of reasons why he's playing better, but I mean, 2 right off the bat, he actually got a full training camp, and it looks like he's getting breaks from with Korpisalo in net and kind of, I guess, quote unquote, managing his minutes, right? It's just, the defense doesn't do it for me. And I thought that was going to be our strong suit where like we talked about this, where the defense looked on paper pretty solid from the beginning of the year. But I don't know. I think just in play, it's just been kind of sloppy, but also, now that Lindholm's back in the lineup, it has gotten better and it's allowed us to do what we needed to do and win games, right? Like if all of our pieces are there, it helps out. But I mean, I guess this is a good transition to, for the future. There are some Providence Bruins that do have some potential. You know what I mean? And now you got 3 guys out right now.
I don't get why they're not leaning to them more. Like it's frustrating. Is it not frustrating? Like to see how well they're doing and the talent that they have. We see guys like Patra, we see guys like Lysell, and like I get the jump.
Yeah, but I think
But like,
I don't think they're calling him up, Jack, because it's not the problem that's with the forwards. The problem is with the defense. The forwards are scoring.
Yep.
The forward group is scoring.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean?
You're right. Yeah.
But
And like, you're right. We're out Casey Middlestat. We're out Elias Lindholm. We're out John Beecher.
So that's what I'm saying with those three gone. Even though like our forwards are scoring, now we have some room in the offense. Like maybe now we usher in a little bit, or I don't know. Like I get it's early and stuff, and there's so many decisions that goes into like bringing players up and down or anything. Yeah, they should consider it.
I don't know. Well, I think that'll be a consideration for if and when the team actually falls out of the playoffs, but that's not where they are right now. So I mean, again, I'm not really going to complain. Like I'm just saying, like.
But you got three guys out, so someone needs to fill in that gap.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I think with the situation at hand, the fact is, it's like, hey, we got 3 slots to fill. Who the fuck are we calling up? Right? If I'm done,
Steve's. I thought Steve's was a good call.
I don't disagree.
I don't get the affection with Jeffrey Viel. I don't get that with him. I don't think he's that good. I definitely don't think he's better than Patra or Lysell or hell. I don't even think he's better than Patrick Brown. Like
like the fact that if he's getting pushed ahead of other players, I don't get that either.
I mean, what about Merkelov?
Sure, and he's doing in Providence. Providence just lost today, but like they're doing really well down there. So it's like maybe or Matej Blumel, like they're doing well, So or do they just give them that year just to do it and they recognize, guys, it's a lost year, but then why don't you give them an opportunity to show what they can do? And it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22, and we can go back and forth with it a billion times. The fact of the matter is the Bruins are where they are because they're taking exception to the challenge, which is what you want to see. People are saying it's a new coach bump. I don't think so. I think Marco Sturm is just a good coach. I've said it before. The distinction between him and Cassidy is what I hope his standards do across the board. Like, Cassidy just bullied DeBrusque. I want Sturm to bully everybody.
No, I mean, listen, you have a point with that. I mean, if you're only sitting there picking on one player, you ostracize a player, right? And then look at how Jake DeBrusque goes. The management tried to keep DeBrusque as much as he could. They were in negotiations all year, and
there were several reasons why he left. But
but Jake DeBrusque was like, I'm not playing for you. I'm not going to deal with this shit anymore. I'm not dealing with Don Sweeney. Trying to give me a sweetheart deal and then try to pay me down the road. Like I'm not dealing with Cassidy. Like I don't like this here, and I'm not going to deal with it. So at free agency, he walked. Right, like. Kind of, I wouldn't say the fans, like in the Marner case where the fans booted him out of town. Upper management booted him out of town, but it's still the same effect. That player is no longer on your team, right? Like it's still the same endpoint happens, and it's just it's just one of those things that that happens.
But that's fine. That's what I want. Like that's what I think the Bruins are doing this year. Like, I mean? I think Sturm is being what I'm hoping he's doing what I had hoped he would do. That he's holding everyone accountable. So I mean, that's good. That's the state of the team, guys. Like that's the state of where we are. Sorry, that was like very long drawn out. We had a whole bunch of like side tangents, but they were good ones.
Oh my gosh, we're still on the state of the team. That's crazy.
Yeah. But that's the state of the team. Like,
I will just say for one point, I want to say, of course, I want the Bruins to make the playoffs. I think we all do, but it's just a matter of like, how things shake out moving forward. And I think they have a winning formula to make the playoffs. How much further it might take them, we don't know. But, we're seeing some good things. So, yeah, I want them to make the playoffs. Yeah, I want them to kick the shit out of anyone they play, and that may only take you so far. But I want them to. Guns a-blazing, baby. Go for it.
Yeah, nice. Well, guys, it's all good news. There's no bad news this week. No bad news.
Yeah.
Well, unless McAvoy getting hit in the face with the puck, but I mean that's bad news.
He'll
But,
tough it out.
He
He'll
traveled
be
with the team,
back
so
soon
that's
enough.
always positive. Yeah. Let's start with
You think he's gonna
Pastrnak.
rock the fishbowl?
What was that?
The fishbowl.
Probably. If his jaw's broken, yes. If his
Okay.
jaw's broken, yeah.
Yeah, but
100%.
he'll be
And
done.
I can't wait for Fishbowl Charlie.
He'll be back soon enough. Yeah. Oh, Fishbowl Charlie is gonna hit.
It's gonna hit, dude. Hopefully he'll hit harder. But I want to save Chara's induction for last. Let's go to Pastrnak tying Middleton for 5th in all time. It's 402 goals. He got that. Correct me if I'm wrong. He got that against Ottawa. I was hoping that he would actually break it against Montreal, but he did not. But still, what an amazing feat to get. Just for your reference, Johnny Busick is the all-time leader with 545. Pastrnak is going to break that. There is no question. It's just a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying he's going to do it this season, but being only 143 goals away to tie it, he's 20. He's going to break it.
Yeah.
So
eventually,
that's my thoughts on that. What did you guys? Did you see any of the? Did you guys see any of the comments that people were saying why are you emptying the bench when you tied it?
Oh my god!
Or no, I'm sorry, when he got his 400th goal.
Don't even
Toronto.
get me started. Yeah.
Oh, why are you celebrating?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
For the fans, yeah. I'm just like, yo, that's a milestone. That's a major milestone.
Yeah. Like it's
how many 400
it's
goal scores do you know?
It's having fun, man, and it's a big milestone, and it's also just showing how close the team is. You're really gonna sit back and just be mad at them for going and doing that. It's not that lame, really. There's a difference between 400 to 500. I think there's some validity in being maybe questioning it or whatever, but also it's
most teams have a 400 goal scorer. Not every team has a 500 goal scorer. The Rangers do not. Did you know that? The Rangers have not had a 500 goal scorer.
Wow. Did not know
that. Fact.
Honestly, 400 is a big deal.
Yeah, no, it is a big deal. And
scoring 400 goals in the NHL, teams got it, right? There's a handful of guys out there on every team that have it, but it's still a big deal. You shouldn't not celebrate it, right? I don't care, right? If it's like any other guy, if they do it and they score and they hop on the bench, oh, he scored 400 goals. Go ahead, you're entitled to a little celebration, right?
I really think you should be. I really think you should be. And the ones that saying you are, just lighten up. Go have some fun, man.
Yeah. Otherwise, what's the whole point of celebrating a goal in the first place? They gather. I think it was the fact that it was the entire bench. I'm like, who cares? Let them. It's 400 goals. It's a lot. Yeah. Most people can't count to 100, let alone 400. So, what do you want?
And most players in the NHL don't get to even 100 goals.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's what I mean. It is what it is. The only thing I did not like about that is this is really nitpicky, but David Pastrnak was out there for the last 3 minutes of the game.
Oh, okay. This is where
and it looked to me that they were kind of just trying to give him the hat trick. And, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. What I don't like is not back checking. It's just one of those things to me where it's like, you're an NHL player. Yes, David Pastrnak, your job is to go out there and score goals and make assists, right? But if you're just net hanging at the red line and floating around, you're not picking up a passing lane, and it's hurting your team. And it's about the win, and it's about the team. I don't mind the stat padding is I don't really like it, but it's more of the floating around trying to get him the puck to get an empty net goal for a hat trick for a stat pad. And while he's not back checking or covering a lane and basically giving a 5-on-4 situation at full strength. That's what drives me nuts. It's just you got to back check and take up a passing lane, even if you're not going to hit and do all these things. Just take up a passing lane so it's not an easy goal and it relieves a little bit of pressure.
If the Bruins make the playoffs, does Pastrnak have a case for the Hart Trophy if he gets 100 points?
Yeah, I think.
You know, I think it's too early for me to say anything, if I'm being honest. But
if he gets 100 points, but let's just say Kucherov gets 118, not Kucherov. There's another, I think it's McKinnon, but McKinnon gets 118 points. Are you more inclined to give the Hart to Pastrnak because of the makeup of the roster and what he's had to do, or are you still going to give it to McKinnon despite them being a projected playoff team? That's my question. How does this voting go? Because I think if the Bruins do make the playoffs and Pastrnak gets just 100 points flat, I think he gets the Hart.
Because of the Bruins roster in comparison to those other teams?
Yeah, I think you also have to compare roster for that. This is why I think MVP is just it's really slanted towards players who get their teams to the playoffs. I'm like, yeah, but most oftentimes of now there's more players that also score 90 plus points. So it's like it's not just one. I think if another player scores 106 points on a non-playoff team, I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, his season last year was incredible for how depressing of a season it was for us Bruins fans. And yeah, of course you're gonna have McDavid and those other names of people who are gonna be gunning for it, but I think he could even made a case close to last year. I mean, again, obviously he didn't make the playoffs, but it was wild.
Yeah. Guys, Chara's induction. What a night. What an honor. What an amazing feat for our former captain who led us to a Stanley Cup. I was emotional.
I started feeling a little bit. I was like, little lip quivering.
Wow.
No,
I liked how
that wasn't a shot at you. I was just saying, like, I was like,
yeah, I was right there with you. I got a little emotional too, and it's it's one of those guys that you watch growing up, and it's just like this dude's an awesome human being. He's an awesome player, right? Like what he did for the Boston Bruins organization, right? Like it's kind of it's hard not to get a little emotional watching that guy get inducted to the Hall of Fame with all the other great players out there. You know what I mean? And not just not just him, but I mean the other guys that were there too. I mean, Duncan Keith's speech was pretty good. They showed some crazy stats on him, and Jumbo Joe, our last number 1 draft pick overall, right? Like he got inducted too. I mean, his speech was really good. I mean, it's hard not to, when you watch those guys and you grow up with them, and you just see what they've done for the game, and how their careers have went.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I would. He's just he's an extraordinary player, an extraordinary human being. I mean, he's truly something special that Bruins fans, we were so blessed and lucky to have for how many years. And I think, he really helped reestablish the culture of Boston hockey. And I will never forget what he did for our Bruins and making us champions. It seems ancient ago, but he was vital in that. And yeah, definitely one of my favorite players and Bruins growing up. And he's missed for sure. And I'm glad that he is back in the organization in some role, because that is someone you have worth keeping around.
Nope, couldn't agree more. That was a wonderful ceremony. His number will be going up into the rafters. I think it's going to be in January.
I love the little shot he had to Marshy, though. Did you see that? The little shot he had at Marshy? Yeah. He was like, and yes, people trip me, Marshy.
Yeah.
No, but actually, I love this well. Yeah, they included Bergeron too as well. That almost got me crying, because that's like my favorite all-time hockey player, I have to say. Like really up there. I mean, he's just love Bergeron, and they were such a good leadership duo for many years, and it seemed like that Chara learned a lot from him, and it was more than well deserving that that he was mentioned because he should be. And I think he's going to be someone considered. He should be someone considered. And if he's not, I'm going to riot. But we'll wait.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
No, it was good. There's too much good to say about Chara, but I wanted to hop on it. All right, guys, no good talk. Let's get into this week.
Before we do that, I got to shout out one more guy.
Shout out
one more guy, Mr. Jack Parker, Hall of Fame inductee this year in that.
Oh yeah, look at he's got the jersey. Redmond is loud.
Bruce right now. You know that guy's what a crazy career that guy had. I mean, the list of players that he coached. I mean, it's amazing career. 40 years at one institution is in a context when you're a coach, if you're not winning, you get fired, right? He stayed there for 40 years at BU.
That is wild. Like the tenure of that man, like
it is crazy.
A coach staying that long, like again, like their job is one that has an expiration date. It's gonna at some point, and it doesn't mean that they're a horrible coach. It's the way the sport works, but the fact that he stayed there that long is really, it's a testament. Yeah, it's a testament to.
It's a testament. I mean, some of his quick stats: 3-time national champion, coaching, 8-time Hockey East men's regular season champion, 7-time Hockey East men's championship, 21 Beanpot wins.
21
Beanpot wins during his tenure. He won over the Beanpot half the time he was there. 897 wins as a head coach. He's top 3, I believe, in NCAA coaching for wins. Some of the players that he played with, or that played for him: Tony Amonte, Jim Craig, Michael Ruzioni, Dave Silk, Mike.
Who do you play for?
Keith Kachuk, Ryan Whitney.
United States of America.
I mean, no, for real though. There's a lot of guys that had so much impact on the game. I mean, that he coached, right? And was he there when Charlie McAvoy? No, I think he retired by that time. But
no, yeah, I think he did. But
again, the whole legacy, right, of Boston University really was founded with him for 40 years, and now you got guys like, again, Charlie McAvoy came out of BU, Grizzly came out of BU.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm on your side.
Yeah, sure seems like it. Where you going?
Going
off to my room.
Is that all right with you, mother?
Is that all right with you?
All right. We're not going to start doing we're not going to do movie quotes from whenever when. Let's focus in.
What do you mean, dude? Whenever when? Dude, Miracle was circa, what was it, 2001? I think that's it.
I didn't recognize that was from Miracle. Sorry.
04, I believe.
Sorry. No,
bro.
I saw that movie
when they're in the bond.
Wait, what was it that you were saying was Bubba? What was the quote you said?
No, they were in a bar or like wherever there was, and then he's just like, "Oh yeah, who said he when he goes on his rant? It's like, he cheap shots me."
Yeah,
how would you feel?
It doesn't,
It's all coming back to him.
I feel really stupid. No, but I obviously know that. Yeah, I just, you know what, Cam? I'm gonna.
That probably
no, you were. I'm not fucking lying, dude.
Hey! I love Miracle. That is an amazing freaking movie, and it just did not click.
Oh, okay.
But I take it back.
Yeah, there's your clicking. This is your clickety clacking, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. Steve and I are just the reference kings.
You know what? The whole point of this, I was just trying to call you guys old as a joke, and then it just all spiraled out. But it's okay.
Damn.
Well, actually, yeah.
We got called old. I
feel it.
It's fine. You can. It's fine. Congratulations to Parker as well for his induction. Let's get into this week's Big Bad Bruin. Why don't you lead us off, Steve?
Okay.
Okay.
I've thought about this long and hard this week, but I have to go with Arvidsson.
Ooh!
Wow. Okay. Solid pick.
His
That's
name,
interesting.
I think in the past 2 weeks, his name has been popped up a lot more. And he has a lot of consistent effort there. And, it's one of those guys that, he kind of got off to a rocky start, but I think he finally found his game with us. And he's been mentioned a lot. He's been very, very noticeable out there past couple weeks. And I got to go with him. I mean, he's kind of just falling into place and doing what he can.
No, he has had much more of an impact for sure. And yeah, no, I completely agree. He looks great, and he's definitely picking up momentum, and his plays coming together. He's got that lethal shot, and yeah, he could be a contributing factor for sure. Really like him.
I definitely don't hate the pick. I think
Yeah,
he
I
deserves.
don't hate it either. Like he's smashing it right now. He needs to keep it up. So
I definitely like his speed. I think he's definitely respectable in that regard. I like that he shoots the puck finally. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
know. Well, yeah, he finally got around to get to swing on the wrister, man. And once he did, it's lethal one.
it was good. I like the point that Steve brought up, that he's noticeable. He's been grinding, so it's I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Can't hate it. Can't hate it. I was surprised. Wow. Okay. I thought we were all going to be in agreement, but all right. Shit. I was
Good.
I was wrong. Jack, who was yours?
Alrighty. Might not be too hard to guess. Mr. David Pastrnak. This guy is the heart and soul of your team. Without him, we wouldn't really stand a chance, obviously. But, he's just such an important factor to us. And, his players showed that. His accolades only display that more. Very happy for him. So happy he got his 400th, and so happy he was drafted into our organization. He was really what we needed. And he's just showing in and day out. And, honestly, actually, I have a quote really quick from the game. Well, a few quotes from the Toronto game of the guys talking about Pasta, and it's a testament to him as well. Geeky was saying it was awesome. We all knew it was coming sooner rather than later. He is a special player. We're lucky to get to see that day in and day out, just the way he handles himself on and off the ice. With the way he has and the way he carries every day, the superstar that he is, you would never know that just talking to him. Everybody is an equal to him in here. We all look up to him, and we all learn every day from how he carries himself off the ice. And I just think that's beautiful. Like it shows how much he cares about the team and wanting to set the right example, and just, treating everyone how they should be. And, having a good team environment. So, and he clearly, he knows the weight in which he has, and he's allowing himself to have that superstar potential, and obviously that he is, but like that he knows how to firm it and to help bring his team along. So, it's just awesome to see. And I would die for that man. Someone else. And my Bruins jersey, it's over here. You can't see it, but it is Pastrnak. So, like, come on
now. Yeah, it's just very well said, man. I mean, Pasternak's the real deal. Like, you know what I mean? He's a perennial leader, I think, and he's showing, more and more each day now that he could be the next captain. He's giving you exactly that, and it's just very impressive.
Yeah, and it's a different leadership style, and leadership comes in different ways, I think. But testament, from him and Geeky, it's it shows.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually be in agreement with you on that.
Oh, really? Pastrnak. We're gonna agree?
Yeah.
Oh, you?
Oh, gosh, Mickey, gosh, Steve. No, for all the reasons. I mean, he scored 402 goals. That's what it is for me. He ties Middleton, and he will undoubtedly beat Busic's 545. So I think hitting that milestone, and I know we said it like, several times over and over and over, right? That's a scapegoat that we can pick Pastrnak because he is just that good. But I think in this week he earned it with that milestone.
Absolutely.
I think that's fair. I think that's more than fair.
I actually my second pick would have been Victor Arvidsson. Like, you know what I mean? That would have been him. I like that a lot. I was looking at him, in some of his stats, but for me, it was too hard to ignore, Pasternak's milestones. That was the only thing. So, yeah, that's my story.
11 goals and 15 assists. He's tearing it up. I mean,
not a bad stat line, man.
Not a bad stat line. I mean, listen, he's playing off his tree. He's playing.
He's good, dude. He's doing really good. I'm not going to complain, but for me, like I said, it was just too hard to ignore. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
really hard to ignore there.
Oh yeah,
but good picks. But all right, guys, that's our Big Bad Bruin. We didn't agree. We did not. It was not a unanimous decision. That makes me sad because we don't get the horn. And I feel like Steve just does this on purpose. He just sees our picks and just goes, "Fuck those guys. We don't want the horn."
I'm gonna take away.
Let's move into next.
I'm gonna take away Cam's joy and do it on purpose, just so he can't have the satisfaction of pressing the button on the soundboard.
I love the horn, dude. I love the horn. I'm all about the horn. Let's get into next week's predictions. What'd you say?
I'm laughing at Steve.
You got to give me a break here, buddy. I'm like half listening to you. Fucking angry beaver.
I'm the angry beaver.
Yeah, you are. You saw that message I sent? One of these days, dude, we're gonna have to do like a text group chat reveal, and we're just gonna have to like read.
No, we're not. That's
some point. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god.
No, that's
we're not doxing the group chat.
That stuff.
We're not.
If you want to see it, get a warrant.
All right. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on in there. A lot of crazy shit.
We can like a little sneak peek or like a little like screenshot of like something that's like appropriate, but like we gotta be careful. We can't.
They're mostly appropriate.
Mostly.
Depends who's asking.
Oh, Jack, that was good.
I'm not wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay here. All right. Steve leads the in-season competition. Boo. With a whopping 70%. It's kind of impressive, dude. I'm not going to lie to you.
It is.
I am in second place at a whopping 60%. So still doing pretty all right, but a little shady behind Steve. And Jack is hiding because he is at, what the fuck are you at? You're at 47%, dude.
Oh my god.
You
have to try to be that bad. And it's so funny because I'm not trying to be that bad. I'm making these picks. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'll just like there shouldn't be that much difference. How am I that low?
It's so funny. It's so funny.
How am I like what the
I don't know, man, but the math is mathing.
It's weird too, Kim, because I feel like obviously I'm not trying to copy you, but I feel like our picks are somewhat close to the same at times, and I'm just still so much more below.
Well, I've been getting them wrong lately, but I was on a tear earlier on. So you remember, you're coming in a little bit late into this. I think like 3 or 4 games late into the season. So you're definitely hurting a little bit there.
That is true. Yeah.
You're under.
I'm very new.
The second you hit 50%, the hockey gods opened up the skies and said, "No."
Yeah, they did. They did. They were like, "No, we're gonna put you back."
They cursed the Bruins, and they went with the opposite of Jack's pick, just to put him below 50%. You're gonna finish the year at 49.5%, and you're gonna be like, "Can we just round that up so we could say it's 50?"
Yep. I am gonna ask for that,
and I'm gonna say no, because that's the tiebreaker. Oh, that's crazy. Well, congratulations, Steve. It's 70%. That's a milestone.
Thank
I guess.
I appreciate it.
What do you guys got this week? Because we have Carolina, I believe, at home. Tomorrow or the time of this recording. It will be tomorrow at the time of this recording. Sorry, at 7 p.m. And then we have the West Coast road trip, the California road trip, the Ducks, then the Kings, then San Jose. There is a day between every one of those games. So there are no immediate back-to-backs. So we got one Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, that Kings at 10:30 is rough for us East Coasters. Steve likely gets 1 hour back, which is nice, but it's still late as hell.
Yeah, it still doesn't change the fact that the game's going to get over at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and like 1 to 1:30 for me and Cam. We're gonna be asleep by then.
Yeah,
dude, it's on a fucking Friday. Grow up.
Oh well, yeah, yeah. What the hell am I thinking? I don't even. Ugh. But all right, yeah.
We're gonna throw a rager on Friday and just fuck yeah.
Yeah, so little Jackie can be able to stay up, so Jackie can stay up and not have to be putting his diapers.
All right, where's your dad? I'm gonna need him to sign that permission slip. Seriously, you're gonna get an email from me tomorrow with a Word document that says,
"No, you're not.
Jack,
no, you're
it's okay
not.
to stay out past 8 o'clock."
Damn, I swear to God,
I'm gonna request that back.
I'm gonna.
We should do a live stream for the
You're
10:30 game, so we're all up and watching it.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to? Do you know how much that would suck?
That would suck.
I'm here for the fans, buddy. I'll do it if they want to hear some of the raunchiest shit. Because me past like 10 o'clock, which is right now, is like I'm unhinged.
I want to see.
I'm more like I'm in my pajamas and ready to go to bed. No, you don't. You don't want to see unhinged, Cam.
All right.
I'll be down for it. Back to prediction. I got Carolina's a loss. Ducks is a loss. Kings win because I think they're just confused right now. And as powerful as San Jose's offense is, I think they're lacking in some defense, and I think that's where our piss and vinegar is really going to shine. Carolina's just a good team. I think they got their defense back. Ducks are just a wagon right now, apparently, and yeah. Open mic.
Mics, right.
Fuck you, Jack. Let's go to you. We'll save the best. We'll save the best for last. The winner for last.
Thank you.
You gotta save the perennial for the last. Okay, so I've got a loss against Carolina.
Loser.
You know,
I know. I have the same thing.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Oh, Thursday's gonna be fun, buddy. Thursday's gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm gonna hack you.
Okay. Focus.
Focusing.
Focus.
Focus.
Focus. All right,
focus.
Yeah, Carolina's a loss. They're a wagon, man. You know, they're just really, really good. And I don't think our piss and vinegar is going to match up to them. I think we can play with them and stay with them, but you know they've got a solid system, man. I mean they hunted that puck down on you. You know, not as much as Florida, but so I'm gonna think that's just a loss. Hopefully a close loss would be nice. If it's a bigger margin loss, that's going to be disappointing given how this week is gone. But loss for them. I think we're going to get a redemption win against the Ducks. I agree, Cam, that they are a wagon right now, but I think we're going to come up strong against them, hopefully. Yeah, Kings as well. When I think they are a little bit confused too, but I think the boys are going to put out a good effort, and we can match up well with them. And yeah, and San Jose as well. I think they do have some nice pieces on the offense, but yeah, I just think their defense and goaltending is not up to par, and we should hopefully, knock on wood, make easy work of them. So that's what I've got.
Steve.
Carolina got as a loss again. They got a good system there. They always play the Bruins very, very tough. It's you just couldn't wait to do that, eh? It's just Carolina.
No, we all agreed on one thing. That's all I wanted.
He can't help himself.
Well, we got a couple agreements here.
We agreed
Ducks,
on one thing. I love it.
No, we got Kings and San Jose too.
All right, here's my theory on this. West Coast teams are soft as fuck. So Ducks, we're going to win. Kings are going to win. San Jose, we're going to win. It's just I don't think any of those teams can play with the – if we come out with the piss and vinegar and lay the body out like we have been doing, I just don't think any of those teams can really compete with us. I mean, Ducks, yeah, they're a wagon, but, like, the West is soft. This whole season, it's just soft. There's clear winners and clear losers, and it's just – it might be a challenging game because, it's the first game of, the road trip. I mean, they'll probably leave right after the game on Monday to, kind of get ready for the time change and kind of get ahead on that. But it's just one of those things where, the Ducks, I can see us beating them. Kings,
you do have the Ducks as a loss, though, I must say. Was that incorrect?
No, I have it as a W. I have L and dubbed.
So
Carolina loss.
I flipped yours and Cam's.
Nope, you're good. You're good. Again, the Kings, I just don't think they're that good this year. They haven't really been too competitive at all. And, we've talked about this, Cam, where, it's Kopitar's last year and they're not really kind of showing the effort that they kind of should be. And then also I think that San Jose is kind of soft. Yeah, they got a lot of offensive powerhouse, but their back end isn't really too good. And I think hopefully we can, shut down their offensive powerhouse a little bit. So we'll see.
There we go.
Fuck yeah. So as you guys have them 15-9 at the end of the week. I have them 14-10. We'll see who's right. We'll see who is right. Guys, final thoughts before we close out. I think we touched on everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think we touched on a good amount. I want Pastrnak to keep leading away, keep putting up those points, man. And, Bruins keep playing hard, bring out that piss and vinegar. But, definitely some high hopes after this week for sure. And we want to continue that. So
keep the vibes up and continue to win. Bounce back after a tough loss. That's what we're looking for. And, just keep the train rolling.
Put yourself in a good spot to, contend for a playoff spot. Right now that those are the growing expectations, it seems like, or what we could work towards. But, again, the season has ups and downs. Zadorov, another quote I saw from him, it's, you have to be able to maintain that there's going to be highs and lows and to get through them. Right now, we're in a little bit of a high again. That's nice. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. I got no other final thoughts except this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching episode 53. Go check out don'tbuckwithmedia.com for all of our blogs, pre-games, game recaps, and much, much, much more. Connect with us on Twitter, Bluesky, TikTok, YouTube, and through our website. For your thoughts to be heard on our episodes by sending us a voice memo or direct message. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to us on all of our platforms. Yes, that includes YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Bluesky, Spotify, everything that I just mentioned. And as always, guys, we love you. And until next time, go Bruins.
Whoop, whoop.
Fuck you.